Hello, I'm out on a glorious morning walk with Louis, the Irish setter, and we're on our own for this one. I've got my cup of coffee, which sets me up for the day, which is what I need. Got a bit of a lurgy today, as you can hear in my voice a little bit, but yeah, just carry on, don't we, regardless. And look at the beautiful surroundings I'm in. Stunning. Love it. Louis in the river. I don't know if you can hear him down there. Here he is down there. I don't know if you see him, but I'll get him on camera at some point. He's very elusive on camera. But I wanted to show you this, which is so annoying. Why do people do it? Just come down to this little spot here and there's just rubbish just being dumped. Look at it. Look. Oh. So annoying. I don't understand people sometimes. Why not keep this planet beautiful? It's really not our animals and our nature around us that damage this planet. It's blooming human beings, isn't it? Now, I recently wrote a blog on my Buy Me a Coffee site, which is buymeacoffee.com/WalkingTall. If you want to go over there and support or read or look at the photos that I post on there. And if you're a supporter on there or a member, you get to see more exclusive stuff. And I wrote the blog about how do dogs love us? Now, it's a good question, isn't it? Because dogs, we think, need to be treated as in a human kind of way, where we can talk to them all the time and be in conversation with them and give them hugs and kisses and all that. And don't get me wrong, I do it all the time with my dogs, I do. But for a dog, showing love is just being with us, being around us, being our close companion, and not running away and leaving us. Just being around us and being their very being, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's love to a dog. They show it through affection. A bigger dog like the Cane Corso I work with, Congo, he will come up to you and lean on you. He'll sort of push his body onto your legs and lean in a bit, and then you can stroke him that way. Another dog like Louis, who I'm out with now, he'll sort of go back on his back legs and then put his front paws up on you, so he has that contact with you that way. And then you've got smaller dogs, like my Springers, or even smaller like Yorkies or something like that, who will actually climb on you and sit on you and get fussed that way. And it's all different shows of how they love you, really. And it is down to the size of the dog in terms of that, because a big dog generally knows that they can't come up and sit on your lap for a cuddle, so they'll either lay next to you or do this leaning in thing. Whereas a small dog just knows that, especially as we nurture it anyway, from a young age, we nurture picking them up and cuddling them and talking to them and all that sort of thing. And it just builds our bond with them, doesn't it? But for a dog, really, love is shown in their way they are around us, just their loyalty, their companionship. And they don't have to talk, because we know they haven't got language. They bark to communicate, but not in the way we speak. And yeah, so they don't need to talk. It's more through body language and emotion. There's Louis having a whale of a time on his walk. Good boy. He loves the river. Don't you? You love the river. It's quite muddy today. I'm quite surprised. We haven't had any rain, so maybe it's just where it's the morning dew on the ground's made it a bit soft again. It was really foggy earlier, so it's actually lightened up a bit now. Now another way they show us love is in their actions as well, like I said before, and it'd be their wagging of their tail if they've got a really loose wag and a bit of a hip swagger, and they're a bit sort of more bouncy in how they're wagging their tail. That's a sign of pure happiness to a dog. And it's generally when we come in from being out somewhere, they give us that excited, bouncy, we could only be gone a minute and they'd still do it, wouldn't they? But they just, because they want to be around us so much, they give that beautiful waggy tail. They might lick us. Some dogs, some people like that, some people don't. And it's what we teach them. If we teach them from a young age to lick our faces to give us a kiss, which is what we say, give us a kiss, then, you know, they're going to do it to everyone they meet generally. So some people hate it, some people don't like it. Same as jumping up, isn't it? Jumping up can be a form of affection for the dog if they've been taught it over a period of time, from being young or when you first rescue them or whatever. If your dog jumps up and you make a fuss of it in that jump up, then you'll reap the rewards of it when they meet somebody out in the field with white trousers on or something, and they go running over and jump up at them. It's a dry cleaning bill intact then, isn't there? Listen to how beautiful it sounds today. Listen to all these birds' song. Lovely, isn't it? Whoops, put the camera the wrong way. Love that. Love the sound of nature. Now, I don't know if you've kept your eye on the news this week, but there's been a lot of talk about this TV show, Adolescence, about a young boy being radicalised by being on his computer screen and phone. Don't know how you feel about it. I don't really want to talk about the ins and outs of that. It's just sad how the world seems to be going in that way. But what I can say is just do this. Get away from it all. It doesn't matter if you've got your phone to film, because you're still looking at what's around you and enjoying it, but just got to get away from it all and escape that trap of social media and all the darkness it brings. So if you've got a young person, just encourage them to get out. Take a tent out and put it up in the woods and camp out for the night and have fun with their friends in that way. Because they'll gain and see so much more from it, and it will set their lives up in a different way, I'm sure.